Hi everybody, good afternoon. This is Carrie, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Farmington Hills, Michigan. Today's Saturday SIP video is pre-recorded, so I will be watching for any questions and things that you have, but it is not live, so I won't be saying anything to you except hi. Okay, so today we're going to be using a couple of pieces of cardstock, and I just grabbed some scraps. This is a Lemon Lime Twist, Melon Mambo, and Daffodil Delight, all of which coordinate with this piece right here from the Merry, Bold, and Bright designer series paper, but I am not making a Christmas card with it. I will be using a sheet like this, which I have already cut using my paper trimmer to 12 inches, which is the length, by 5.5 inches. So that is what we're going to use. I'm also going to be cutting out some basic white and the three colors that I told you about with the deckled rectangular dies. And I am using the stamp set Curved Occasions from the current mini catalog. So this is going away. And it does have that cute punch, that curved punch that is going to be sticking around. But this stamp set that goes with it is going away. So that being said, if you are planning to shop, please go to my Stampin' Up! Website, MemoryINKers.com. And we have a new hostess code for December 2023. It is M as in Michael, W as in Wayne, Y as in Yo-Yo, N as in Nancy, R as in Robert, M as in Michael, X as in X-ray, H as in happy stamping. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pause the video while I cut out all of the pieces that I need. So hang on. I will be right back. Okay, so I've got all of my pieces cut. I've got my stamps out ready to go. I've even cut the basic white pieces that I'm going to need to go with the little pieces that I told you I was going to need. Now, move all that aside. I need to score. Hang on, I'm grabbing my notes here. They got slid underneath everything. I need to score this piece. So, grab your paper trimmer, and we'll be using our score tool. And I'm going to pull the arm out because we are going to need that. And I am going to just score. I am scoring at 4 4.25. So right there. And this is designer series paper, so when you're scoring, don't press too hard. But you want to get a decent score. So 4.25. I am moving it over to 7.25. And scoring again. And then I am moving it over to 10 1/8. So that's the only difference in the fractions. This is 10 1/8. So again, those scores are 4.25, 7.25, and 10 1/8. So I know you can't see them, but I have 3 score lines here. Trying to see if I can see them all. I see that one. I see that one. Why am I not feeling that one? Hold on. I feel like one is missing. So I've got the 4.25. Right. 7.25. It's there, but just barely. So that's better. Okay. So I'm done with my paper trimmer. And this is actually going to be our card. So if you want to make it a little bit stronger, you can put it on a stronger piece of cardstock. So now what I'm doing is I'm folding it forward, and I'm going to use my bone folder. And then the next one I am folding back. Hang on, got to make sure I find it. And make sure you're going even with your edges, okay? And then this one is getting folded. I have to find it. Isn't it funny how that works? I saw it before, and now oh, because it's on this side. All right, folded it wrong. This way, and this way, like so. Actually, I can see that that is not quite where I want it. So I'm going to fold this one, and I'm going to move it over to the edge. I think when I rescored this one, I think I made a boo-boo. There we go. So this is basically your card. And like I said, it is just designer series paper. So if you want it to be stronger, adhere this to a piece of 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece. That will make it stronger. Okay, so now we are going to stamp, and I pre-cut out these pieces just so you guys know. And I am going to start with the biggest one. And I am going to do some coloring, probably off camera. But I'm using my Memento black ink. And I am going to fit this flower kind of in the center there. And then I have this From All of Us. Now this does fit, but it's a very tight fit. So I am going to pull this probably out of camera while I try to make sure I can see it. There we go. From All of Us. Now that one's going to need to be colored. So I'm going to set that aside. Then I have the middle size one, which I am going to be using this little like disco ball. And I am going to stamp that. Actually, I kind of want it to not stamp all of the, I don't want it to stamp all of the top piece, and I forgot to block it off. So there we go. Okay, that did not stamp very well, which is why we have two-sided paper, right? Even though this is die cut, and it's going to have a little bit of an edge. So this time I'll make it easier on myself, and I'll just cover over. I'll flip that over. And ink it a little better too. Oh, see, and I just got some now on the tape that I didn't want. So let me fix that. There we go. There we go. It's better. It's not great, but it's better. Whoa! Did you guys see that? Fling! I am good with the flinging. Okay, so now this says happy birthday, but it's obviously too big. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of tape, and I am going to cover the word birthday. Okay? And I'll ink up the happy. And then I'm going to remove the tape, and I'm going to stamp the happy up there, and see how it's at a fun angle. Now I'm going to use this same piece of tape because it only got a little bit of the black on it. So I'm going to flip it over here, and then I'm going to just push that down so it doesn't get on my stamping. And you know what? That's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do. I'm going to ink up the birthday because the happy is already dirty. So now I'll cover up the happy. I hope that makes sense. And then I'm going to put birthday. There we go. So now I've got happy birthday. And for this little teeny tiny one, I really debated on if I was going to do this because it's so small. But hey, why not, right? I am going to put this right there. Ta-da! Now I'm going to take my Stampin' Blends. You can use your blends. You can use your watercolor pencils. You can do the squeeze technique with the with a blending brush, blends brush. You know what I'm talking about. And I'm going to color these up. So I will be right back with the colored pieces. Ta-da! Okay, so now we're going to put these together. I did use my blends markers for this in case you are wondering. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mat each of them on the coordinating cardstock. So my little tiny cake is going to go on to my lemon lime twist piece. Let's center that. Now these are going to have really wide edges to them. Boy, that really wanted to move, didn't it? There we go. It's not really straight. That's a little better. Okay, and then the happy birthday. And I want to show you this. I was coloring it in and I accidentally had it bleed through. So I decided, hey, it's a disco ball. It can be shining. So that's what I did here. You see my boo-boo piece on the back. And that is getting centered on there. Centering it is pretty important for these back two, at least as best as you can. And I did light coloring. You notice that the cake is just the actual cake portion. I just outlined in some Daffodil Delight, and I left the paper around the flowers white, just to keep it a little simpler. I didn't want to pull in any more colors. It's very crooked. Than necessary. So the colors of blends that I used are Berry Burst, Lemon Lolly, Daffodil Delight, and some Lemon Lolly, Lemon Lime Twist. So 4 colors. The only color that was added is Lemon Lolly. That is not part of the it's not part of the base colors. That's what I'm trying to say. So now I am going to start adhering them. So this one I am going to stick out right about there. So I'm just kind of, it's all eyeball time, okay, for this first one. So this is going to go in the very inside of your card. I'm going to go ahead and center it to this inside. Okay. Perfect. Now for the next one, I'm going to flip this like that, and I am going to leave adhesive off of this side of it because I don't want it to glue down shut, right? So I've only got the adhesive on part of it. Now I'm going to hold it so that I'm not getting the glue down, and I'm going to make sure I'm covering the basic white that's on this piece. Okay, gluing that down. You see where this is going? And then this one, same thing. I'm just going to put it on the side because, again, this one is a little tight. Probably should have scooted them over a little bit, but that's okay. I did just put adhesive on that side. So there is my card. And then they open it and get that. Now, if you want to, you can seal this. You can put adhesive on there. Or you can leave it so that they can stand it up. I kind of like that it sort of folds out like that. It's kind of an M fold as opposed to a Z fold. But there it is. Super simple card. It's a great way to use your designer series paper. You could also do some fun holiday cards like this too, right? It's all kinds of cute ideas. So I'm going to show you where I got this idea. I got a swap when I went to my last event, and she made hers a little different. It's so cute though. Same idea, but all of her little pieces are the same. I wanted to kind of match it out because I thought it went with the diagonal stripes, but hers are all different, like so. So hers opens like that. So though, and I'm sorry, I don't have any clue who made that one, but I think they're fun, and I hope that you like this card. I'm going to give you the measurements again for scoring. So the base piece is 5.5 by 12 inches. You're going to score it at 4 1/4, 7 1/4, and 10 1/8. Then it folds back, back, back like that. There you go. Super simple. Her measurements, I think they might be the same. Yeah, they're pretty much the same. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this Saturday sip. Have a blessed and wonderful weekend. I'll be back here live on Tuesday. Again, my name is Carrie. I am your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Farmington Hills, Michigan. Let me know if there's any questions at all, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.